Goes back in, ready to sprint. First leg of the PA, they're often racing, and unfortunately the jockeys come off Lee Valley. So Lee Valley won't be in the race for all intents and purposes. Blame It On Me, one of the first to respond. One of the leaders. Right up there's Riverhawk. On the outside is firing on all engines in a good position. Then comes Analytic, the only filly in the race. Further back is Typically French. Then we go to Bounce Back, who's 5 lengths off the leader. Boundless Energy is racing in the yellow and the black. Noble Steed is racing 3/4 of the way back in the field. Further back in the field is Oregon, and Zeitz needs to get past some more. There's easily 13 lengths from top to tail. They've gone a good gallop. They go to the 600, Blame It On Me, firing on all engines. Then comes Riverhawk behind that. Analytic on the inside is Bounce Back. Typically French. Where's Boundless Energy? Now been hooked out for a run and got 6 lengths to make up. It's firing on all engines, who came breezing into the lead. Blame It On Me on the inside, but here's Boundless Energy, who's jumping out the ground. Boundless Energy comes at firing on all engines. Bounce Back to the inside and Zeitz to the outside. Boundless Energy got to the front with Craig Jockey. Boundless Energy, it's a great win. There's lots to come. Very smart win. Second close, firing on all engines, Zeitz, and then came Bounce Back. As for Lee Valley, back to the drawing boards with that individual. So firing on all engines, moved up, but Boundless Energy always caught the eye under Craig Jockey. I know punters have had a good start here at Hollywood Bets Durbanville. Long may it continue. Well done to Candice Bass Robinson. Well done to Kaya Stables Pty Limited. And this one, bred by the Main Chance Farms, was a buy for R1 million. So well done to all concerned. Here are the numbers for me. So the first horse will be number 9. Second, Dead Eat. We're going to go with the Dead Eat. 10. Okay, there we go. So I believe 10 will run second. Thank you very much. Just ahead of on the inside, that was number 6, who was trying to stay on. And fourth went to number 4, Bounce Back. That's it from the commentary box. Thanks to the judge upstairs. Really appreciate it. I'll get you back to the studio. Pick 6 starts in race number 3.
So Boundless Energy wins. Craig Jockey on the double. Candice Bass Robinson on the board. Nice win, Candice. Lovely, handsome horse this.
Yeah, he's a good-looking horse, Alistair. He was such a lovely-looking yearling. Wasn't the cheapest of yearlings, and not actually the biggest of horses when I saw him at the sale. He was actually quite small, and I was worried that he might be just a little bit too small. But he's actually grown very nicely, and he's a good medium-sized horse now. He's got good quality things about him. He's a nice colour, and he showed a nice turn of foot today. He's still very green, I think, and probably needs a little bit more time to strengthen up. A little bit on the coltish side at the moment as well. So I know Craig came back here, and the first thing he says is he needs cutting, but we'll keep that for another day. But yeah, as I say, Alice, he'll improve as he goes along, and it's nice to have him out of the maidens. Brought him here quite nice and fresh today, and it looked like quite a nice race for him as well. So it's nice to get that win behind him.
Roughly how ready was he going into today? Obviously knowing all the rain over the last 2 months and knowing your style, the bigger picture when we get into the summer season, not for one moment suggesting that you're thinking of bigger picture just yet anyway, but how ready was he?
Look, I didn't. He's the one horse that I haven't actually galloped. He's had a fair amount of work at home. I don't think he's lacking in work. He still looks a little bit soft when he was walking around in the ring here today, so he can only improve from this run. But he's had a fair amount of work at home, and he's quite an athletic horse, so I don't think he takes a huge amount. He hasn't been on the grass since his last run, which was quite some time ago at Kenilworth. So he definitely will come on from here. So well done to Christine. She is watching, and she did watch, and she's very happy. So well done to her, Shahan. Thank you very much, and nice horse.
Well done, well played.
Thank you.
Well done, Candice Bass Robinson, the winning trainer. Craig Jockey for the second time today. Plugged a few holes, and well done. Came from the second half of the field. Complete difference to race number 1. What kind of feel did he give you?
Yeah, a good feel. Ali, he couldn't do more than 1 year. Not sure what he beat, but the form lines will soon tell. I got a good break, and I wanted to be positive, but they seemed to go a good fraction. And first time out, he came out so well, and he didn't have cover, and he actually travelled a bit too well. So me and Candice were looking for 1 or 2 to follow today, but we ended up in a fairly good spot with a good pace, and I thought he's come through nice.
Did he feel much better today than he was in the first start? Just a little bit better? Or do you think that there's just going to be a slow burn and he's just going to continue to gradually improve?
I think there's a lot of room for improvement on him. He's definitely improved a lot since that first start, especially mentally. He is a lot sharper out there today. he did everything the right way. I do think he might need the unkind cut soon. He'll squealing behind the gates and he can get cheeky, but that's up to Candice, Johan, and for the whole Kaya team to make the call. But I thought he has turned out beautifully today, and just another great training feed from Candice.
Good job.
Thank you. Well done to her and her team once again, to Johan, to Kaya Stables, to Christine, and to my sponsors, Maritz Vincent and Woche. Thank you.
2 winners, well played.
Thank you.
2 good rides for 2 completely different reasons as well. Well done to Craig Zaki, who's hit the ground running today here at Hollywood Bets Dermaville. Second horse, Zeitz, not going to get a prize on that. Nice run from the third horse as well, firing on all engines, who completes the trifecta, and good improvement as expected from the fourth horse, number 4, Bounce Back. Pick 6 starts in race number 3. Don't miss out.